Race fans, both of you, welcome to the stream. It's just me at the moment, and hopefully Mr. Chris will be joining us shortly. We're on full run in the GTSA knockout team cup. So far we had one round, which basically ended up being more of a tester for the guys. So from tonight, guys are getting knocked out and things get serious. Looks like the guys are busy with qualifying, 4 minutes in, 10-minute qualifying, and then we have a 40-minute race. So let me know who's watching, so I'm not just talking to myself, who's watching, what you're doing, how your race went, and yeah, we'll chat until my co-commentator gets here. I'm waiting to see, we've got Mr. Mazza shouting for fun, Catfish and Pumpkin Patch. Mazza, how did your race go? I'm just going to quickly share the link for the stream on Facebook and a couple other places so you guys can find it. Like a Sticks, good to have you in the dark anyway. I think it was the final round of the individual season final round that I sat in the dark and commentated on my phone, so I know you'll feel your pain there. Let me just sort that out there, Mazza. I'm using cell phone headphones, so probably why it's a bit softer. I'll change the balance quickly. You know if the audio is better now. There we go, much better. I think the cars will be a little bit softer. A couple of races ago, someone told me they couldn't hear the cars, so I switched it around, but obviously with these headphones it's not working as well. Guys that are in the chat, let us know how you enjoyed your race, how's the combo. Everyone loves Monza, right? Jump across and see Kev's there, his lovely JPS Porsche doing a few donuts. time for another 2 or 3 laps for these guys in the GR1 cars. So currently that's Sam with the 2-second lead over Pung. Mr. Reaper in third, also running the JPS livery. Reaper's obviously a teammate, that's a team livery. Moving up to second now. Down in fourth we've got cookies, that looks like the old Le Mans Viper colour scheme. They're running it on, I think that's the Porsche. Move down to the GL3 cars. Genesis from England, goes Killer Pace, GTR, Mr. Hockman running in the Alpha. That's Pumpkin Patch, also known as. We've got BC Gaming, his BMW, not all black this week, it's got a bunch of Red Bull stickers on it. Mr. Brett Spinnup, Revolt, and there's Aston, caught a glimpse of very quickly. Teammate 2, the JPS car Reaper, the Frost. We've got Blue 2 AGS. And we've got Headstone, the other JPS Porsche. So nice field, 14 cars. Just trying to work out, that's 4 teams and 1 team missing 1 driver. Sam just pushes that fastest lap a little bit further ahead, down to 31.5, 4/10 of a second quicker. As I'm waiting for Trids to join me, but he was busy racing and they had a slightly delayed start, so he should be joining me any minute now. That's Mr. Gorilla Garage jumping across from the pace side. So minute and a half left, time for one more lap for a few of these guys. Hopefully this finishes by 10 so we can catch the second part of the Ronaldo interview. Some cars jumping around there a little bit. It's happening, but Assault Sheep definitely not finishing this race. Invite your friends, get some more out to come join us during the last 20 seconds of qualifying just to see who's improving. I let the MotoGP track the Simon Profile live chat for this, so this gives many people as possible watching. Doesn't look like anyone else has got enough time to get over the line. Should be our starting grid. Penalties are going to be important tonight because the chicanes don't play around here. Should be starting in a second. Having a bit of a connection issue, so let's go ahead and start it. Let's go find some guys having a little bit of fun while we're waiting. A few cars doing some donuts. last race. There you go. We're running a little bit deep there into turn 1, almost getting the back of Sam, but managing to collect it. It's like most of the GR3 guys made it through the chicane without incident. Everyone's still on track, so it was a good sign. To go. Give us your predictions in the chat. Tell us who you think is going to win. I'll quickly go through the team. Just let you know who's racing for which team in this race. So we have Master Pace Motorsport, which is Sirius, Sam Inman and Ghost Killer Pace, who you're looking at now on the screen. Team Master Pace Motorsport. They might be one of my favourites for overall. Let's look at our next team. That's Muzzer, who's in the chat. Tottenham Breakfast. Muzzer's been replaced by Fun. They are Asphalt Jedis. Then we have CA Boys, Cookies, Bluth, KGS, and Blitz Corner. Team Crazy. We have DC Gaming, Assault Sheep, and Deathwood, Darkside Racing. Let us know which team's going to win. It's a small break from the first 3 and the GR3s getting away from the other cars. 3 up front and 6 behind. Everyone's staying nice and smooth through there, no contact. Hoffman, Mr. Pumpkin Patch and his little Alpha is doing a great job because that car's severely down in power. It's going to bring the testing going around the outside. And we're taking it from the outside on the brakes there. Two KGS, enjoying that livery. So that's a front Sam, Sirius Sam, champion season 2 or 3 last year. He's opened up a 2-second gap on Fun. He was 4 seconds over Reaper. He had that slight issue at the start of the race. Cookie fourth, right behind Reaper. See where that happens. You could be JPS livery. You could be subbing or something. It's in the list here. We've got Ghost Killer Indian and the Frost. That's the 3-way dice there. Second pack. Hoffman is up slightly. He's 9th ahead of Catfish. Got a little gap in the gearbox dead spinner. DC Gaming down in 12th place at the moment. Kipster just behind them. Looks like most of these guys, DC's running mediums, the other guys are all in softs. Starting pretty good. And DC's the only guy that started on mediums. So we're going to have to see how that strategy plays out. Like these little master straight coming up later. Cunning got the gap down to lead half a second down on that lap. So the new fastest lap is at 33.1, which I think is just faster than the qualifying time. They're dropping C8 cookies and salt sheep quite quickly now. But down in fifth, he's got position. Those guys 5 minutes in are already the whole main straight ahead with the GR3s. They're opening up a little bit of a lead from Indian. The Trotsky's got up to second in class. Second place. Side by side racing. Trotsky gets it sideways and leaving a couple seconds there. A couple of places ahead of his teammate Catfish. Crazy 8s for his Brixton, Luke 10th and 12th. And the DC Gaming 13th. He's still in those mediums, so he's using a bit of time on the others. And third still in 14th place. DC, I'm sure you've got a strategy in hand here, but he's using a bit of time, so we'll see how that works out. Was quite excited tonight to be on the stream again. He's one of our more chatty members in the group, so anyone who's watching will know DC likes stirring it all, so have some fun and let us know what you think. Also say hi, tell us how your race went. I'm still waiting for my co-commentator, which is why you unfortunately have to listen to me. So yeah, jump in and give us a hand. In the meantime, Sam in the Gran Turismo stealth delivery Mazda now 5 seconds out of Kung, he's 5 seconds out of Cookie. Assault Sheep 8 seconds forward up. 18 seconds between the top 4 already on lap 5. This is a fun part about the team racing strategy comes into it. I think the fastest drivers should be in the GR3 cars because for every 2 seconds you lose on the Class C GR1s, you only have to make up one second for a GR2 car. Oh yeah, Kaylin, welcome. Nice to see you here. Did you get to race tonight? Looking at some of these soft tires already dying a death. Reaper's wheels look pretty second end on lap 5. Going into GR3 cars, so not looking too bad at the moment. Indian right back with Grace Killer now. He's a couple seconds behind last time we looked. So they're having a great battle. They've dropped their trust. He's now 4 seconds behind. Just over Hoffman. That was after he saw a slide out from the chicane. Hoffman doing a good job in the Alpha. 20 k's an hour down on all these straights. That's Cutlass. CDC Gaming is now moved up 1 position. Lead 2. Works a little bit further back, so you can see DC Gaming's tires still looking pretty fresh, although his fuel's pretty low. The other guys around him on the top 4 tires aren't looking as great. We should see a few of these guys pitting now, I think, from the GR3 cars. Pretty much all of them, I think, so far. So fuel saved enough. Does not look like it. So all in the pits on lap 6, or end of lap 5. It's 9 minutes in, Mr. Obvious Performance. Tell us how your race went. Your mate running second or third last in class at the moment. C8 putting lap 6. Coming Serious Sam does going through as well as Assault Sheep and Luca. we don't talk about was coming through his back, his left, his finish. Jules almost finished it. Let's see how he makes it through his corners. Car's going to be more than a handful. Sam putting at the moment from the lead, 6 seconds out of coming. Both of them also have no left tires left. Soft Sheep's close down on the recon this sprint. Good work by him. He's now 23 seconds behind him. Oh no, he put it. Colin looks like a little bit of a barbecue there. Must be the only GT3 car not to put on the previous lap. You put it on lap 6, I don't know why they'll be coming in again. Got to fuel something by mistake. Comes out with DC again. They've got a fuel one car right behind them. Pretty spread out at the moment. Some of the Group 3 cars are coming through the GR3s. So let's see how he makes it through. Still getting out the way for him. Yeah, Kevin, the pace boys look like they're doing alright so far. Got still Sam out front in Group C, they're basically in first and second, so they should be safely through, judging our positions currently. You can see one, maybe 2 teams dropping out the tournament this week. Doesn't look like they'll be won. Watch out the other one, the GR3s. Basically has got the gap at 1.8 seconds from England. He's just let through slow quickly. You see the car. Second place Group C is only 786. Then you have Gearvolt with Spinner, who's only 1.8 off, and still has the leaders in sight, doing a great job at the moment. And still with Spinner. 4 seconds off the lead, 15 minutes into the race, against full 1 drivers. Still Blue Key KGS, he's 11 seconds behind, but just out of the first. Fourth and fifth in class. Hoffman is having a little bit of incidents. He's dropped little bit away from these guys. Petrus in 12th, he's still keeping company with DC Gaming, and then Kevster right back. So they had a little battle there. Capus getting a penalty. So battle there with the top three. Some of the guys have moved on to mediums and they've all running on softs. I think that's why he's been able to close in a bit. Called right back up to Ghost Killer. They're doing some pace teamwork there, but they mustn't take too much time because they've got Devils right behind them. I think while they'll be safe on overall results and bragging rights for the first is always good. Push to the party quickly. Fast Ghost Killer pace to take the lead. Minion running mediums, Ghost Killer mediums, Deervolts running softs. Same for the guys behind. Blue Cookies and the Trusk was the next medium runner. I think we might have Trivs joining us now. Mr. Trivy, are you there?
I am here, gentlemen. I am here. Hello, hello, hello. GT7 and GTSA.
Everyone just breathed a big sigh of relief because now they don't have to listen to me like they have been for the last almost half an hour.
My deepest apologies, gentlemen, for making you listen to Stephen. I do apologize for that, but it looks like we're having a hell of a race here.
Yeah, the guys are going hard at it. How did your race go?
It was actually great. I actually won for one. I was so surprised.
Great. What class? GR1?
I was in GR1.
Awesome. So you took the pace team further there. Up to...
Yeah, doing what little I can. But yeah, I mean, guys, you know, obvious, I'm so sorry, but my race just finished. Musa, how's it going? Yeah, boys. Sincere apologies for the echo. I'm in a small little room. But yeah, this race is hectic. You guys know, GR1 and GR3 on the same track on Monza nonetheless. Turn 1 is a nightmare, we all know this. Especially when you add the difference of speeds, braking points, turning points, everything in between. It can become absolutely chaotic. Who won? Doing as they usually do, keeping everything nice and safe and stable.
We're just jumping on board with Serious Sam. I'm watching him coming up behind these GR3 cars. He just passed 13th place. He's coming up down DC Gaming now, but even passing that previous car, he slipstreamed and pulled out at the last minute. He's got a 19-second lead and he's still looking for the slipstreams. There he goes, a new fastest lap by 0.011. So that's a top-level competitor mentality. Go as fast as you can, doesn't matter if you've got a 20-second lead. Even get that last little half millisecond of time from the slipstream by pulling out at the last second.
So 100%.
Sam running 20 seconds in the leading class at the moment. Got caught out a little bit there by the Trust closing in on or taking the line. He was looking at it, but then went around the outside. He's going to go now back to the other cars. See, it's starting to get a little bit dark here. Sunset time at Monza. Fun is 17 seconds out of Cookies. Safe second place. Almost the same gap from first to second to third. Another 20 seconds back to Reaper in fourth. Reaper's got 8 seconds on the salt sheet. And that's the Group C. So are you watching on the YouTube or did you jump in the pool, Trip?
No, I'm going to stick to the YouTube. It's a bit late in the race now.
Don't want to disturb the guys, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to cause anyone to spin out or anything like that.
You can run us through the Group C cars.
Yes, so on board with the Salt Sheep and then going down to Fawaz Enion in the Genesis, I believe. He loves that car. I'm not a big fan. You guys tell me what you think there. Then Bryson, Ghost Killer Pace, just below him there. See, Brits Finnick is going into the pits now. These cars, these Group 3 cars, they maintain quite well, but you guys know the fuel and tire wear always plays a big role in here. So I mean, lap 1 to 5, you're solid, but after that, it's a bit sketchy. But let's see how these Oaks go. We know they're part of the fastest packs here. Trosk at 13 in the Porsche RSR. One of my favorite Group 3 cars, to be honest. Well, very well-rounded vehicle, handling it quite well. What a livery as well. I mean, you never go wrong with the John Player Special. I see Hoffman 404. Is that in the Alpha? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Alpha
Brave
4C.
Man. He has his
Very
teammate
brave man.
catching him in the GR1 to go past.
Lovely. I love it when teams coordinate liveries and make everything look nice and similar. And it's always good to see guys giving each other enough space. It's not always an option. Sometimes you've got to squeeze somebody a little bit. But just a side note, if I've ever squeezed you on track, I do apologize.
I'm just looking at Catfish and DC Gaming still stuck together towards the back of the GR3 pack, but with Brits Finnick doing that second pit stop a little bit earlier than the rest, I think he short fueled, and that's why he caught back up to, or he had caught the front two runners on the softs. He's had to pit and he's now dropped back to 12th, so he's just behind this battle, but he'll be coming on quick. And then behind him we have Kevster and Blue 2 KGS.
Look, it could be part of his master plan because, to be honest with you, fuel strategy played a massive role in my finish. I pitted a bit in odd intervals according to the other guys, but it helped me. It helped me gain positions, get some clear air as well. So we never know. That's what he might be doing, or he might have messed up. We never know until chips it off.
I see Sam's pitted and Pung and everyone else pitted the same lap as him last time, but this time they're going around again. Or at least Pung's gone through, so he saved a little bit more than Sam this stint. Sam switching onto the mediums. Deervolt, I see, was running before the pit stop when he was on low fuel, those 5-6 laps here, 47, 48, 48. The guys ahead of him are doing 51s, 50s and 52, so even though he just got a penalty, he should be catching back up to them pretty quickly. And that's the main battle on track at the moment, Catfish and DC Gaming, only half a second between them.
Yeah, I just want to let you know as well, in case you guys are wondering about strategies and things. Sam told me about the strategy, so I've done what he's doing now, and it helped me immensely. Let's see if it's the same situation here, and if it's going to work out the same. Obviously, our pools were vastly different with different level competitors, different teams, different cars, but let's see what shakes out.
Well, I see Pung hasn't pitted yet. He'll be coming in this lap, one lap after Sam, probably doing the same thing, but there's a 20-second gap already, so I don't think the strategy is going to be too much of an issue for them.
Yeah, man. I mean, look at these cars; they're so beautiful. Guys in the chat, tell us about how your race
day
went.
What you had for lunch.
Yeah, tell us.
We need that interaction. There we go.
Tell us
On
about the
Sejal
race.
punning into the pits.
Your race, your strategy, what worked for you, what messed you up, because we know you made mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, especially on Monza. This track sucks. But yeah, and also let me know, what do you think next week's combo will be? If you know, you know.
I know what it is.
Of course you know, but you don't tell us. You suck.
Well, I can. No one's asking. I mean,
Okay, Stephen, what is next week's combination?
it's a racetrack and two different types of cars.
Shot. Thanks, man.
I'm doing my best Martin Brundle impersonation.
I love it.
Seeing as how there's 6 people watching, I think they should be rewarded. Maybe they should give me suggestions for what the combo should be next week. I might or might not use it.
Steven Special.
They all Steven specials, obvious. That's why you.
I'm gonna
I've
go
always
ahead and
considered
say Lissar, and there's gonna be some rain.
No, don't think so.
Don't think so. Are you doing that just to throw us off the scent? Yeah, that's actually a good point. Can you check the lead, guys? See, Bang came out behind Sam.
Yeah, well, Pung was 20 seconds behind Sam when he pitted, so now he's 18 seconds behind.
Stick the Group 1s on Tsukuba.
There we go, that sounds like fun. We did
That
one.
does.
I wasn't admin, but one of my favorite races was the Group 3, the first ever GTSA manufacturers season. Now the GT40 that was severely overpowered, and they chucked us on Tsubaka. And I actually won that race, but it was literally a drift car at that stage. I think it was like pool 3 or pool 2, pool 3. Yeah, I think it was pool 3, and I was happy because I made it to 2, and then I had auto drive the next week. What do you think of Brands Hatch?
Oh, I love Brands Hatch. Brands Hatch in a Group 4 is actually one of my favorite combos, but in a Group 1 it's going to be annoying. Really annoying. Please don't do that to us.
Could be fun, especially with some of those fast corners that are hard to overtake on if you catch a slower car. Sounds perfect to me.
SF19 at Tsukuba.
I must say, we're sticking with the GR3s and the GR1s, so don't stress about the car, but give us a track.
Man, these liveries.
There you go.
So
RBS
good.
has definitely Brands Hatch, I see.
RBS, you're such a hater on all these tracks, but come on. Do the pool one. Okay, you tell us your favorite combo. Tell us.
We should do Catalunya, the rallycross track. Ooh, a little bit of
Group
contact
ones,
with
Group
Ghost
threes.
Killer and Reaper there. Running side by side through the chicane.
Oh, bit of contact coming through. Oh,
That's that
sad.
4-second YouTube delay.
Yeah, I do apologize there.
No, that's not your fault, Fred. We're watching Reaper, but that battle with Ghost Killer and Enion is still going on. Half a second separating them. Salt Sheep a little bit wild on that Group 1 there, trying to get past the two battling leaders. And then Ghost Killer follows him off. I'm sure Enion's not going to complain, he's just got a 4-5 second bonus there.
Was
Ghost
there
Killer.
contact there?
I don't think there's contact at all, but there's contact in the background now. Ghost Killer trying to straighten up, came together with Blitzspinner and Catfish. So he is now 9 seconds off the lead after that. But whoever was in the Group 1 car was so interested in passing down into that chicane, he outbraked himself, and Ghost Killer just drove straight off after him as well. So they were paying attention to each other and just missed their braking points, I think. Run through the order quickly. It's Sam by 21 seconds. 32.5 on his last lap on the mediums. So only 32.8, so second off his best time with the empty tank and softs. Pung 35 last time around. Reaper's within 16 seconds of him now. Cookies 33 seconds behind. Assault Sheep's just gone into the pits. He was 5 seconds behind. Then we got the Group 3s. It's now Enion. He is 3.9 ahead of Brits Vinach, who I think is going to, he's still running softs, and he's got a third of the tank left, so he's probably going to have to pit again. But he's doing a 3-stopper, it looks like. Ghost Killer now in third in class after that last lap, which was a 2:28. Was that an out lap as well, or did he pit on that lap? I can't see why his time would be that slow. I know he had that incident, but he's only 10 seconds off the lead, so I don't think that 2:28 is accurate unless it was an out lap from the pits. Trosk is 9th place. He is 12 seconds behind Ghost Killer, 6 ahead of Blue. Hoffman is now pitted, so he's down to 11th. Catfish 12th. DC Gaming still quite close, within a second, 13th. And then Kevster 16 seconds behind.
Look, man, with 10 minutes left of racing, anything can happen here, and we watch eagerly as we know most of these races here on track very well. A lot of Pool 1 guys here, a lot of Pool 2 as well, but wow, tight racing, great looking cars with awesome liveries. I'm so keen to see how this one shakes up, especially coming towards the last 5 minutes. That's where the strategies come into play.
We're on board with Blue 2KGS or following him, and I was looking at this livery earlier. What do you think, Trivs?
I'm actually liking it. Hey, it's a bit aggressive, it's a bit out there. I'm digging it. The Jag is always nice to look at, isn't it?
There goes a Group 1 Sam going up the inside into the chicane. Take a look at Hoffman with his glowing brakes. That's what you got to love about the nighttime. Into the chicane.
Some great shots you're getting here, Stephen. It's still easy to get a penalty on these chicanes.
Yeah, definitely. So another Group 3 now. It looks like Mr. DC.
DC Gaming moving out the way there for Sheep to go through. Trying to get a nice view of Sam's livery there.
Yeah. Also check out the Team Oreka, or I can't remember how it's pronounced. It was like ORCE or something like that. The Dodge Viper from Le Mans. And that's what this is based on.
Yeah, I really like this. It's so nice, so clean. It's very well put together. But he's also doing some great laps here. 135 last time out, trying to keep it consistent there. You see him trying his hardest, making his team proud. Fawaz needs to step it up, man.
Yeah, we see Brits Finnick has just gone in for his third stop, so that now has Inyan 10 seconds ahead of Ghost Killer, 13 seconds ahead of the Trosk. Brits and Cookies coming in for their last stop. They'll be back onto the softs for a 7-minute sprint. That means Hoffman's now up to 10th. The little alpha that could, and you got to give him props for picking that car.
Oh, definitely, big balls to pick that car.
Yeah, I think it was a bit of a joke with the guys when he was picking it. Someone told him to, but he's stuck with it, and going along quite nicely.
He's not doing too bad with it.
Oh, DC Gaming getting it all out of shape out the chicane. You can just watch a difference in speed between these cars. I'm not sure which Group 1 I saw there in the distance, but it should be coming flying past not too long after the Lesmos.
Yeah, I think in the middle of the two it should be catching, but wow.
Oh, do you see where you're going? Can't park there, son. Here comes that GR1 car.
Yeah, he's going to come flying through in the middle of those Lesmos, try and take that position. It's going to be a bit tricky. Hopefully he doesn't catch him at the end of that Lesmo.
Yeah, moves out the way.
That's not going to be a good position.
Friendly driving. So where are the battles?
Very considerate there.
We've got a minute just over between first and third.
6 minutes left of race time.
So Reaper and Cookie, they 4 seconds apart. So it's the closest to GR1 battle, I'm sure.
Yes, definitely. It's not easy to maintain these GR1 cars and stay consistent with it. I mean, when the tires start to fall off, they really start to fall off.
Yeah, we saw the guys on the softs lap 6 with no left tires left. The mediums seem to be hanging on a bit better though.
Yeah, definitely. Those mediums actually pulled through quite nicely. I think they got me to 11 laps.
We got Reaper back on softs this time around. So you got a 6 or so on softs, 11 on mediums. I don't think anyone tried the hards, but they were an option. Your race didn't have any rain or anything?
No, it didn't. It did get quite dark, but not dark enough to be a problem. But no rain, no. I was actually hoping there wasn't any rain, because that would have meant my race over. I'm horrible at this.
So we've probably got about 3 laps to go. Most of the field's pretty spread out at the moment. The team-wise, that's where the fun comes in. and sitting and getting each driver's time, and then old Gran has to go and add them all up. The guys that got lapped get an averaged lap time of their laps just to fill in the one or two that they didn't do. And then, yeah, teams with the best lap time stay in, the team with the worst drops out. And then we all race Brands Hatch next week. I think Obvious is going to have nightmares if I keep talking about that.
Yeah, please don't do that. And GR1 cars, this is going to be very, very bad.
Brands Hatch is amazing.
I love Brands Hatch, but not in a Group 1 with mixed classes. I think you guys can agree with me, right? Back me up there, 7 of you watching. Just seeing some videos now of some incidents from the race I was in. Sincerely hoping I didn't mess anybody up. If I did, I sincerely apologize. Tight racing.
King of Monza, how's it going, OJ? Oh, there's temptation. Obvious says he won't speak to me again if I make it Brands Hatch, so that's like an incentive.
Obviously going the wrong way, but...
Well, not much else we can say about Sam. I think he's done the perfect race here. His mediums are starting to look a bit tired, but he's got 2 laps to go. At this pace, he'll do one more and then probably be coming out the last corner when the time runs out. So let's just enjoy this one lap on board with him.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be taking this win very comfortably. It's a lovely win for the Pace boys. Obvious says, or tagging everything I say on group. He says a lot of stuff, so I think, yeah, Obvious, just do that.
Yeah, what I noticed with the GR1 Group C cars on GT7 compared to Sport is the tail does get a lot looser.
Oh yes, definitely, especially on braking. I found, I don't know if it's just my shitty driving style, I do apologize, but under heavy braking, the entire wheel used to just shake about quite a bit.
So I think Team Master Pace need to give Sarah Sam a bit of a salary bonus for this race.
Yeah, absolutely epic performance by him. I mean, he's kept the level head. Sorry, from what I can see since I came on board, but it looks like throughout the whole race, keeping his cool, sticking to his strategy, and like we were discussing, he's not letting go. Just because he's leading this race doesn't mean he's taking it easy. He was slipstreaming the Group 3 cars till the very last second as much as he could. A little bit of a dangerous strategy, but he's confident in his driving style, confident in how the guys are driving. So, you know, that's what separates the top from people like me. Not so fast.
Yeah, so let's go through the field. We've got Pung 30 seconds behind him. Definitely Sticks commenting about downshifts on the rear, but I think that's across the whole game. Cookie's 50 seconds behind. He's now only 1.9 ahead of 1.7 ahead of Reaper. Reaper's strategy coming into play.
Musa, don't put that spice here, please.
Reaper's running on the softs, and Cookie's sitting behind a Group 3 car, so he's putting himself under pressure in the last lap. We'll just quickly go through the rest of the field. And Assault Sheep, Indian with a 8-second lead over Ghost Killers, 19 seconds ahead of the Trosk. Pit Spinner goes up to within 3 seconds now, probably going at a similar pace, so he probably won't catch up. Hoffman 10th, 3 seconds behind, 13 ahead of Cutfuss. Cutfuss is 11 ahead of QC, 7 ahead of Blue Cookie, and then Kevster bringing up the rear. We're just going to follow Sam as he comes up to the last turn.
Very good performance all around. I think everyone gave it their all. Even though it is a fun season, it's not much to it, but and what a great time.
We've got one person going across the line before Sam after time that we've just finished. There was Sam doing a little half spin attempt. And I think it was Cutfuss that finished the race. Didn't quite get lapped in the right time. But a couple of the guys at the back of the GR3s have gone through so far. Kevster we see here coming up to the line.
It's a very good performance all around.
Pung, second place. Reaper just getting past Cookie on that last lap. As I was going to him, I see the position changed. I just wanted to get Pung crossing the line. But great strategy there. Reaper with these softs. He's caught that 1.6 up on the last 2 laps and it's got a bit of a gap now.
Definitely paid off for him.
That Assault Sheep, Inion and Ghost Killer Pace finish along. Here comes Reaper to the line, he's going to be behind Brit Spinner. Actually just passing him. Great job by both of them. The Tross also finishing. Here we have Cookies finishing. Last man on the track, Hoffman, to cross the line. No last place, 10th place, but last actual finisher. So shot for that, guys.
No, awesome stuff, awesome racing all around. Thank you to the admins for putting everything together. We know it's not an easy job, but it's not one that we envy. So
thanks to the guys for watching, both of you.
Thanks guys for joining. Next week let's
enjoy Brands Hatch.
You can't swear on the stream, damn it.
Yeah, I know they're going to ban me for that. Cool guys, hope you have a good one. We'll see you on the Discord.
Cheers, thanks for watching.
Shot for joining. Thanks, Mr. Trivs. Catch you later.
Thank you, brother.